Welcome back to the channel. So today we've got the 2024 840i Gran Coupe, the G16 chassis. It's finished in black sapphire, and like most 8 Series, if not all of them, it's restore inventory. So we'll be getting not a lot, but a bunch more 8 Series, but very few of the 840s, either in convertible, Gran Coupe, or coupe forms. So this one is relatively well equipped, but not overly pricey. All right, so standard on the car are laser lights, and this is going to be the almost last one with laser lights available. The iX still has them available, as well as the 4 Series Gran Coupe, at least until model year 25 for that one. That disappears. And I'm not sure how long the 8 Series is going to stick around. There's at least one more model year for sure, which begins production in March. All right, so speaking about the 8 Series, the Gran Coupe in particular, I guess actually it's all of the 8 Series. If you look at the 840s, they're all standard M Sport cars. There's no longer sort of that luxury design, if you will. They're all M Sport by default. And this one's got the M Sport Professional package, which means we've got the blacked out grille. However, it is not quite gloss black. It's more of a matte black look to it, which doesn't match the rest of the front bumper. You can see the parking assistance camera right there, which means driving assistance package for just $100. And driving assistance professional package at the bottom there with the sensor. Take a step back, make our way to the side. And over on the side, we have the 20-inch wheels. They are style 894Ms with black M Sport calipers. You can only choose between black and blue calipers. Unfortunately, you can't get red calipers on the 8. And we'll take a step back and take in the very lovely shape of the 8 Series Gran Coupe. I'd say this and the Coupe are my two favorite current designs. It's very elegant looking. Make our way out back. And the 8 Series, the 840i, can be had in 2 flavors. Either rear-wheel drive, which this one is, or X-Drive. Got 840i badging in chrome. And we've got our dual exhaust and sort of a grayish looking faux diffuser. Taking that 3/4 view. We'll take a pause at the other side and then make our way inside to go over pricing and options on this 840i Gran Coupe. It's a shame this one isn't a much bigger seller, but again, the market for this type of vehicle is pretty small anyway. All right, so opening up, we have the Cognac extended merino leather. Very nice contrast against the black sapphire. Seats are fairly comfortable. Nice quilting and perforations as well. Only drawback is, given the elegance of this car, it's manual chrome catcher. You have adjustments for the side bolster and lumbar support. Then M badging down here. All right, so the inside, the standard M Sport steering wheel on this 840i. Heated steering wheel button as well. M badging. No stitching, because that's reserved for at least the M850i. Over on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, driving assistance professional package buttons here. And then we got our paddle shifters. And in front of me, a relic really these days. It is iDrive 7 Live Cockpit. You have your driver attention camera right there. Heads-up display. And of course, iDrive 7 central information display. It's 12.2 inches diagonally, so it's still, a pretty decently sized screen. Then moving down to the center console area, you do have buttons, which are, again, going to be going away. Obviously not on the 8 Series. All right, now the trim here is the aluminum dark trace trim. Gear selector, not a nub. iDrive controller. All right, so starting price of the 2024 840i Gran Coupe is $90,800. Paint and leather are included. Driving assistance package, as mentioned before, $100. Driving assistance pro for another $1,700. And sport professional package for $650. Comfort seating package for $650. $1,300 for those 20-inch wheels. And all told, MSRP of this particular example, $96,195. So pretty substantial amount of money, of course, but I think it's a pretty good package, and just getting a few options, I think you'll be very happy with that choice. I think the 840i is a good choice if you don't need the power. Who really does on the road of the M850 or even the M8. All right, and then up here we got our moonroof. We'll show you that on the inside momentarily. But I think what really missed here is maybe like a panoramic panel here would have been really good, but maybe that was too early in the life of the 8 Series for that to happen. Then we got our opening here for the rear doors. Again, Gran Coupe means no, so Gran Coupe means no sort of closed window encasement going on here. So glass just like on the Coupe. And 840 Gran Coupe opening for the rear passengers is pretty decently sized, unlike the i4 or the 4 Series Gran Coupe. All right, and here's the view of the cockpit for the back seat. Have our moonroof shade open, so not a whole lot, but you can also, so I should have mentioned that. All right, so you can open up the rear sunshade. So you have sunshades for the front passengers and the rear passengers. I think it would have been a lot more elegant for the moonroof to be one sort of glass piece like you're seeing these days with the new 7 Series and the 5 Series. You got climate controls in the back here, USB-C charging ports for your rear passengers. You can actually fit 3 people in the back. Unfortunately, one person's going to have to straddle the center console, but knee room and leg room are really, really good. And then, surprisingly, the headroom is not too bad. Outside, it's really hard to see the moonroof glass here. You see shades here. So it's more of a panoramic rather than a moonroof, and crossbar going across here for support. Make our way to the trunk here. And of course, we can use our kick to open. Then trunk space is pretty decent. It's really got a lot of depth to it. Of course, you can fold down those rear seats for more room. Use our kick to close. All right, we'll make our way to the front, and then pop the hood. All right, so under the hood is the B58 inline-six 3-liter turbo engine. I think it's sort of the drawback for this one here. It's only got, only in air quotes, 335 horsepower. Just imagine this thing with the new output of the B58, around 370, 375 horsepower. That would be a substantial upgrade. It does have a good amount of torque, 369 torques. But 335, it's obviously very sufficient, but I think it would be even better with a little bit more power to sort of close that gap to the M850. That's it for a quick tour around the 840 Gran Coupe, and we'll see you at the next video.